Hi guys, welcome to Layos Tribe. If you are new here, on this channel we talk about lifestyle and Canada settlement in general. Okay, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the cost of living in Nova Scotia as a family of two. So as you all know, I recently, well, not so recently, but I got married and then we are two in this family. So basically I just want to give the details of what does our monthly expenses look like. This will just help anyone to have an idea of what it looks like to live in Nova Scotia. Don't forget that the monthly expense for each family might vary due to different situations. For example, it could be because of the family size, it could be due to preference or things you like doing, but this will just serve as a guide for anyone that is interested in knowing what it actually looks like, or to just have an idea generally. So thank you. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have my jotter here and I want to be sure that I'm not leaving anything out, especially any important detail. Okay, so the very first one, which is always like the chunk of most people's monthly expense, is actually rent or mortgage or whatever the case may be for anybody. But basically the cost of staying here for us as a family of two, we pay $2,300 monthly. Yes, I know it's a lot, but I mean it depends on what you want in terms of comfort. This is a 2-bed 2 baths, and we pay $2,300 monthly. If you've not seen the empty apartment store video I did, I would make sure I link that so that you're able to watch the video to see what my apartment looks like. And I should be doing a furnished apartment tour soon. So yeah, that's like where the bulk of the money goes to every month. The second thing I have here is the car insurance. So in this family, in our family, we have just one car, and it was bought outrightly. So our insurance monthly is $270 card. Initially we were paying $330 to a very popular insurance company, but then in the bid to ensure that we are getting the best deal, we had to shop around and look at different insurance companies, and then we compared prices and we were able to get something lower. So currently we are at $270 every month. There are other expenses that comes with owning a car. I mean, you need to service it regularly, you need to buy gas, pay for parking and things like that. But in these apartments, we don't pay for parking. But for gas, averagely in a month, we spend about $150 to buy gas for our car every month. Yes, it should be around $150. Okay, so the next thing I have on my list is the power bill. So we pay power bill once in 2 months here. The price you pay for power during summer changes drastically during winter. Excuse me. That is because people tend to consume more energy during winter because we are constantly trying to heat up our homes or our houses. So definitely for most people, they see like a drastic change in their power bill during winter as against summer. Also, aside the fact that people even consume more energy during winter, for the power company, the rate they use during summer is totally different from winter rates. So if you don't know that, you are not paying the same amount per kilowatt that you were paying during summer rather. So as a result of that, our monthly power bill, if I'm to put it at, like, if I'm to get an average for that, I would say that we pay about $100 every month. Yes. And the reason I said so is that for 2 months now, they can bring like $150 for 2 months. It can go up to $200, $220 for 2 months. So averagely, I would say that per month, I would peg that at $100. Another important bill that we pay every month is internet. And in this household, for me, my phone bill is just $17 every month, and that's because I use the basic rate. I don't have internet on my phone. That's because I actually have a work phone that has internet, so I don't think there is a need to still be paying internet bill on my personal phone. So I only pay $17 every month. My husband pays $46 for his own internet service every month, and for this house monthly we pay $100. So total for internet comes to $165 every month. Yes. And now I'll go to groceries. I think this is also something that would vary from family to family, because a lot of factors will contribute to the amount you actually end up paying for this household. So we would like cargo dry food like palm oil, gari, yam flour, poundo, like dry food that we would normally use to make dry food stuff, I beg your pardon, that we would normally use to make our Nigerian delicacy. So we would bulk cargo that just once in a year, and the cost of doing that once can go as high as $1,000. So we already have all of that, so I'm not really going to the African store here to get anything. So aside that bulk cargo, now we now also go to Charters Meat Market to get our chicken, fish, turkey, whatever protein that we want to get, and averagely we spend about $200 monthly on protein. In addition, we now go to the superstore to get the all other regular like rice, spaghetti, plantains, and the other things. So we go to the superstore rather to get that, and in a month averagely we spend about $250 in superstore. So altogether I think that's about $450 for grocery monthly. Is because we've done the bulk cargo for our African foodstuff that we need, so that's why we're spending $450. But I know some people are able to spend way less than that. Some don't really care for Nigerian food, they just buy what is available here, while some families, they don't eat as much or they eat more, so that might actually vary. But for this household, that is what we spend on grocery monthly. Another important thing I have here is on toiletries. On toiletries monthly, I'm talking about paper towels, tissue paper, detergents, bleach for bathrooms, and small things like that. Basically that comes to about $50 every month, and we get most of those supplies in dollar store because it's cheaper there than in other places. In addition, I have braces, and I have like a monthly payment that I make of $190 every month. As far as I'm concerned, it's part of our expense in this household. All right, so Uber is the next thing I have on my list, because I go to work 2 to 3 times every month. I definitely don't drive to work. Well, I don't drive in Canada, that's the truth. Even though I've done my written test, I'm yet to do my road test, and I've paid for that for over a year now. I'm yet to do it. So for those few times that I have to go to work, most times I use Uber to get to work, because just so it's faster than using the bus. So averagely on Uber I spend $100 every month. Water is part of the package for this place, so we don't pay for water. Okay, another very important expense that we have is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous basically just covers all those things that you don't really do monthly, but you just do them on impulse. Maybe you're buying clothes, shopping for jewelry, wristwatches, perfumes, deodorants, you know, things like that you'd normally not do every month, but you just like to do them like once in a while. But you can just set aside a certain amount, because it helps when you're budgeting and you're trying to ensure that you're not overspending, you're not spending more than you should. So for miscellaneous, I would say that $250 every month. One very important thing you need to note is that irrespective of your income and your expense, we still try as much as possible to save something every month, no matter how little. So be it whatever savings account you have, could be the RRSP or the TFSA. Just consider your family situation. Try to read up on all of these savings plans and be sure of what works best for your family. If you are not sure, you can always get a financial advisor to help you put your finances into order. But it is very important that no matter how little your income is, you should set something aside. So every month we save. My advice to immigrants in Canada generally is that if there is any bill that you pay monthly, that's different service providers. I'll give an example, like your phone bill, you have different options. There's Roja, there's Fido, there are different unlimited options. So bills like your phone bill, in Nova Scotia, power is like, there is monopoly of the power company, so they really don't have competition, right? So you definitely need to go with Nova Scotia Power. But what I'm trying to say in essence is that if there is any bill that has competition, you should try as much as possible to shop around for your phone bill, for your internet, for your insurance. Talk to different service providers. You would be surprised that these amounts can vary. I'll give you an example. You see this our car insurance that we are now paying $270. There was an insurance company that gave a quote of $600 for the same service in this same Nova Scotia, and before even coming to $270, we were paying $330. So what I'm saying in essence is that don't just go with the first service provider that you meet. No, make sure you talk to different people, shop around, compare prices. Another thing you can do is, if you have people that are living here already, ask them, can you give me an idea of what your phone bill looks like, or like how much do you pay for insurance? When you talk to people, it would also help you to make informed decision if you don't want to keep going to all of these different service providers, and this would in turn help you reduce your costs or your monthly expense in your household. Okay, and that brings me to the end of all of what we have. If you want to know the total of all of this, you would have to add everything up by yourself to know the average of the amount you spend monthly. But for this household, for this our family of two, these are like the compulsory things we do every month. There are definitely some other things that we don't do them every month. We might have people that we are supporting back home, or money that we need to send to Nigeria on a monthly basis, but these are the ones that are peculiar to our expense here in Canada. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to Layos Tribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that once I drop a new video, you get a notification immediately. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.